Hello, good people. This is Miss O, and I thought I would chime in on you. Today is, oh goodness, this month is going so quickly. Today, of course, is Tuesday, July 14th. Oh my God. Anyway, of course, tomorrow is Wednesday Conversation with Miss O. So I thought I would give you guys kind of like a reminder and let you know that I'm looking forward to, talking with you about song lyrics. You know, a lot of people, especially young people, they have all kinds of songs that they put together with lyrics and things like that. So tomorrow, that's what we're going to be talking about. Again, this is Miss O, Learning Miss O. I am a retired teacher. I am 77 years old. I have three sons, 12 grandchildren, and about five great grands. So I enjoy young people. I enjoy talking and listening to them because they have a lot to share about, the things that they're dealing with in life right now. Normally on a Tuesday, I would be at the book club. So my book club is reading this particular book right here. But I'm not there this evening, so it's by James Baldwin, The Fire Next Time. That's what I'm reading as a book club. So I don't know how many folks are in a book club. I think it's interesting to be in a book club because when you're there, you talk about the book, but you talk about other things too, You talk about what's going on in your life. You talk about the weather. You talk about some of your goals, some of the things you're, setting aside to do. So you do things like that. So I just, like I said, I thought I would pop in and, say hello. It is Tuesday and tomorrow is Wednesday, and that's Conversation with Miss O. And I just want to see how everybody's doing. I know if you're here on the East Coast, you are dealing with, again, heat. Man, we have another heat wave coming in Washington, D.C. tomorrow. They're talking about another 110. 110. Can you imagine? Oh, my Lord. This weather, it has been so hot. So I don't know if you guys are dealing with extreme heat wave where you're at. I know if you're in Australia, if you're on that part of the world, you are probably experiencing winter. But here on the East Coast in the US, we have summer. And summer heat is very, very, very hot. So if anything, why don't you let's talk a little bit about, hi, how are you today? My name is Miss O. What is your name, sweetheart? Is it Kirschlin? Welcome to, it's kind of like a quick live, just update you on how has your week been going so far? Oh, your name is, are you serious? Are you serious? My name is, you don't want me to pronounce that. You're saying Toilet. Are you serious about that, baby? Hmm. Well, here at Learning Miss O, we are very respectful to each other. And hopefully, um, you know, that is the most important thing, is having respect for each other. Well, let's see. I see another person. I hope when you come on, you give me a thumbs up. Hopefully, you are respectful because this is a channel where we respect each other. We do not curse. We do not poke or make fun of each other. We don't do that because that's not kind. That's not kind. That's not what we do. So if that is what you like to do, I would like for you to leave. So if you would like to talk rude or disrespectful, I would like for you to leave now. That would be fine. Just leave because there's no time. No one has time for disrespect or for someone who is rude. There's no time for that, okay? And I'm sure you would not want anyone to disrespect you or any elders in your community. So we don't do that here, okay? So hopefully when you give your name, you will be given, sharing your name. Like I said, my name is Miss O. I taught school. I taught all the way up to the eighth grade. So I kind of know when kids are playing like little games. And, games are nice to play, but respect goes a long way. So if you want to come on and talk about your day, talk about how your day has been, that's great. But no disrespect here. No disrespect here. Okay? If you have to do disrespect, please leave. If you're going to be disrespectful, I would like for you to leave now. And that's all I have to say. Again, I was telling everyone a little bit about the channel, and of course, today is normally my book club day. It's a Tuesday, so I would be going to read, or I have been reading a book by James Baldwin. I don't know if any of you, if you are like, I'm thinking junior high school or even high school, I'm sure you may have heard of James Baldwin. If not, I'm sure you will when you start to get into literature. So again, I called out and said, no one who, I don't need anyone to be disrespectful to me or to yourself. Because disrespect says a lot about who you are, where you're going in your life, how people will receive you. Um, So respect goes a long way. It's just something I learned early in life, something that I was taught as a young girl to be respectful. Thank you for those who did leave. So they were letting me know that they wanted to be disrespectful. Again, if you come in, please give me your name. Tell me where you are chiming in from. Are you in the U.S.? Are you, let's see, what other place? What part of the world are you calling from? Please let me know. How do you like my fancy shirt? It's a real fancy shirt, or it's a t-shirt. It's a t-shirt. It's a fancy t-shirt. Again, we were kind of like introducing ourselves to each other. We were talking about some rules that if you come on this channel, we do not disrespect anyone. We do not use profanity. Those are things we do not do. We are very respectful and we are very kind. If you don't wish to be that way, please don't be here. So now that we have some ground rules, I guess we could talk a little bit. And I'm sure everybody know what ground rules are. They're the do's and don'ts, they're boundaries. There are things that are okay to do and there are things that are not okay to do. So I think that's so important, especially for young as well as older persons. Everyone have a right to be respected at all times. It doesn't matter if they're young or if they're extremely old. So respect goes a long way. It says something about your character. Mhm. No produce. What is it? My name is Minnie. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Thank you for those who, thank you. Welcome. Welcome to Learning Miss O. Please be kind enough to give me a thumbs up. I would appreciate that. And again, the ground rules are that we are very respectful to each other. We don't use profanity. We don't name call. We don't try to shame anyone. We're very kind. So this is a platform where if you are a young person, you could show that your values, show that you know how to communicate with others around the world, how you can still maintain being respectful and kind. And those are good qualities, Anybody who's coming in, what other quality you think is important for someone to have when they go on social media? We know we don't curse. What else we don't do? We don't use a lot of emojis, so we don't do anything like that. We don't do a whole line of that. We are, hey, first thing you should do is introduce yourself. Hello, like I am introducing myself. My name is Miss O, and I'm in Washington, D.C. If you're here, please give me a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. And we're just talking about how do we talk? How do we communicate? How do we communicate when we go on a live? And that's what I have right now, a live. In other words, all the things that you may say or things that you may type or even the things I say is for the whole world to see and hear and read. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. So, I think it's important to be respectful. I really, really do. I really think it's very important, especially now. I was thinking about tomorrow, the topic, looking at lyrics. What kind of songs do we like? Are the songs are, nice, kind songs, or are they songs that try to belittle someone? I don't know. I really don't know. So I'm just thinking. I don't see it. Thank you. I see there's one person in. I would appreciate a thumbs up. I really, really, really would. Again, we're talking about what are some of the, when you go on someone's live, what are some of the things you do? What are some of the things you say? You definitely do not say anything rude and nasty. You try to be respectful. If you're not, you never know. The very person that you may be very disrespectful to may be the person who may hire you for a summer job. And they only can remember something rude or nasty you said to them. That's not cool. I'm telling you, young people, it is not cool to be disrespectful. It really isn't. It takes a lot. It takes a lot just to care for another person. Oh, I know what it is. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Treat other people the way you want to be treated. That sounds kind of preachy, but I think it's very important. I know when I was younger, or even now, as old as I am, I try to treat other people, you know, how do I want to be treated? Do I want someone to call me out my name? Do I want someone to say mean and cold things to me? No, no, I do not. So you treat other people the way you want to be treated. I would appreciate a thumbs up. I really, really would. I've been on for about 14 minutes. That's not a long time, but again, when I thought to come on, I just wanted to kind of remind everyone about tomorrow's live, and we will be talking about song lyrics. Song lyrics. So I want you to think about it. If you like music and you like singing, of course, there are lyrics. Lyrics are words, and words are powerful. Yes, my love, words are powerful. So that's why it's kind of important to think about the words you say, the things you say to other people. It is so very, very important. You know what? I didn't think, but it is around, it's after 6 o'clock here in Washington, D.C. I don't know. Maybe it's midday. Maybe it's 3 or maybe earlier where you're at. I don't know. But I just thought for sure just come on for a minute or two and see how everybody's doing. Like I said, normally I would be at the book club, the book club that I'm at, and this is what we're reading. James Baldwin, The Fire Next Time. Yeah. So I don't know how many may be someone who enjoy reading books. I know I enjoy reading books. I It just takes you to another place when you start to read a book, you know? If you're coming in, thank you for my thumbs up. I appreciate it. Again, tomorrow, this is like a reminder about tomorrow's live at 5:30. But I wanted to, earlier we had a couple of people that came online and they were being very disrespectful. And I asked that they not be here because if you're going to be disrespectful to me, if you're going to be disrespectful to other people who come on online, I would prefer that you don't even be here because this platform, this channel is about growing up, knowing your values, knowing your worth, knowing how to treat other people in the world. Because truly, it's important for you to treat others the way you wish to be treated. Oh, I'm telling you, it is so very important, my love. It's important to know that other people have feelings. It's important to know that that you can make a difference in someone's life. You could either make a positive difference in someone's life or a negative difference in someone's life. If you say something kind, you could make that person feel great about themselves. If you say something cruel, you could make that person hurt. And that is so unfair, and you don't want to do that. You don't want to hurt anyone because you don't want to be hurt. And I notice that I have a lot of young people who do come on the live, and I just want to make sure that we respect each other's boundaries, that we are respectful of each other, we are kind, that if there's something you want, if you have to say something and it's bad, don't say nothing at all. If you have to say something, unless it's something that will lift someone up or make someone feel good, just don't say anything at all. It's best to be kind than to be unkind. Kindness goes a long way, young people. Kindness goes a long way. And please leave your name. Again, my name is Miss O. I taught school. Yes, I actually taught school all the way up to eighth graders. So I have a little insight into how maybe some young people like to share their thoughts or share I guess, some of their opinions about things. So it's good if you are coming on someone's live that you say, "Hello, my name is." So if you are not just my live, anyone's live that you come on, always introduce yourself. Say hello. How are you? This is, tell me about your day. My day. I'm going to tell you about my day. My day has been an awesome day. I got up. I had to do a couple of things, errands to run. I went to a class at the senior center, and I had an awesome day. We sewed, we made some eyeglass case cover. So it was a pretty good day. And then of course I did a little exercise. It was too hot for me to do a walk in the park. It had already gotten close to between 88 and 90, 92. So I couldn't do the walk in the park today. Maybe another time will happen. I'll do a walk in the park. But again, you know, this is also a platform. Tell me about your day. How was your day? Did you do something that did you help somebody along the way? Did you put a smile on someone's face? Did you thank someone for helping you? Think about it. Think about it, my little people. Think about it. It's important. It is so important, really. In this time when people are doing so many things, it is good to be kind to one another. Kindness goes a long way. It does. To be kind, to be understanding, to respect others and others' feelings. Ah, it goes such a long way. Again, please give me leave your name. I would appreciate that. Again, my name is Miss O. I'm in Washington, D.C. We talk about a little of this and a little of that respectfully. So that's the theme. We talk and we communicate with each other, but we are very respectful how we communicate. We don't say words that are harmful to each other. We don't say things that will make someone feel bad. We're all about lifting everyone up and making everyone feel great and grand. Because why would you go to a live just to say a bunch of bad things? No, go to a live so you can tell about how wonderful your day was. Maybe you helped somebody today. Maybe somebody helped you today. It could be somebody could have helped you today. That would be a one. Now that's something to share. Or maybe you learned something new today. I learn something new each and every day. I surely do. I make sure that I can learn something new each and every day. So it could be that you learned something new today. Feel free to tell me, what is it that you learned new today? What did I learn new today? Hmm. I learned how to make an eyeglass case. Yeah. And I sewed the pieces of material together. And it was fun. Yes, it was. What else did I learn today? I learned that a couple of the ladies at the senior center like to sew. I learned that. Yeah, I sure did. What else did I learn? I learned that I cannot walk in heat that's like 90. I could walk in the heat or in the park at maybe 79 or so. But once it gets in the 80s and 90s, I cannot walk in that. Ugh, that is too much for me. I mean, that is too much for me. And I have to definitely, when it starts getting hot like that, I have to get my trusty fan. Oh boy. Oh yes. Trusty fan. Whew. It feels so much better. Oh, can I tell you? Oh, that feels so much better. It's still kind of warm. I don't use the air condition too much because it's kind of cold. But I definitely use my fan. Mm-hmm. I use my trusty fan because I can regulate the air. So when I stop using the fan, the air is kind of still. But once I start using my fan, it moves the air around me and it makes it cool. Yeah, yeah, I learned something. I learned something today. What did you learn new today? I'm not going to stay on too much longer, maybe another 5 minutes, but I just wanted to reach out and remind you of tomorrow's live at 5:30. Yep, 5:30 tomorrow. Conversation with Miss O at 5:30 tomorrow. And I don't know, maybe it's still going to be hot like this. More than likely it will. They're talking about 105. 105. How hot is it where you're at? 105, you know it's hot here. Well, it's not that now, but anyway, it's that's what that's what the weatherman is predicting for tomorrow. So again, no, anything else we could talk about? Again, I said we talk about a little of this and a little of that, but it's not so much that we're talking or sharing, but we are very respectful. Hi, how are you? How are you doing, my friend? My name is Mystic Shorts. Okay. What is your name, my love? Please thank you for those who came in and gave me their name. Please give me a thumbs up. I'm not going to be on much longer. I'm using my hand fan because that air condition is a little too cold for me. It's too cold, so I prefer to use my hand fan. So please feel free to give me a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. If you come in the room, I would appreciate it. Tell me, how is your day today? My day has been really, really great. I have nothing to complain about. I learned a couple of things, like I was telling folks. I asked, what did you learn new today? I learned that a couple of ladies at the senior center love to sew. That's what I learned today. So what did you learn new today? Did you help somebody? Did someone need some help and you were there to help them? Did you do that? That's something good if you did. It's about being kind and being thoughtful. You know, it's good to be thoughtful, to help others, because one day you may need someone to help you, and then that person may be able to help you. It's good to be helpful. Yeah, and to be thoughtful. Thoughtful, kindness, all those good things. Those are good words. Those are positive words. Thoughtful, helpful. Ah, that's a good feeling. That feels good all inside. You know, when you're kind and when you're thoughtful, when you are kind to others, it makes you feel so good. And then guess what happened? They turned around. They be kind to you too. Yeah, it happens. I'm telling you, I've seen it happen. I sure have. I've been kind to some people in my life, and they have been very kind to me. And I always say thank you so very much. Have you ever been kind to someone and they turned around and said thank you very much? Try it. You may be surprised how many people would like for you to just give a kind word to them. You would be amazed. I hope those who did come on today, please give me a thumbs up. If I think there's one person in the room, if you come in, please give me a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. I will be going off because I just wanted to come on for about 30 minutes to remind everyone about tomorrow's live. Tomorrow's live, of course, is at um, 5:30, and tomorrow is the 15th. And we'll be talking about a little of this and a little of that respectfully. That's the most important thing. We just don't talk to make people feel bad. No, 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 no. We talk to make people feel good, to uplift folks, to make people feel loved and wanted and kind. So that is it for me. That's it for Miss O. I hope to see you good people tomorrow, which is the 15th at 5:30 Eastern Standard Time. And hopefully you can come up with some words or lyrics for a song. We're going to be talking about the lyrics in songs. So again, thank you for stopping by. And remember, we talk about a little of this and we talk about a little of that respectfully. Okay, good people? Until next time, until tomorrow. Bye now.